Hello everyone, Violeta Shramko is here. In this video, I would like to introduce you to the world of metaphoric associative cards. I will show you the technique that I use with my clients in one-on-one sessions. This technique allows us to harmonize the personalities, child, parent, and adult. If you haven't seen my video with an explanation about subpersonalities, you can find the link under this video. And let's just go straight into the technique. First of all, before we start, I want to ask you, how do you think, who is the main person of all these three of them? Who should be the main person? Who should be in charge in this group? How do you think? In order to achieve the goals, in order to create the life how we want it to be, who should be in charge? The right answer is this one. Of course, it should be adult. Adult can make a change. Adult can achieve the goals. None of them, not children, not parent, they can't do it for you. So in this technique, when we harmonize them all together, when we make them to talk to each other and actually speak up the truth, speak up their desires, something that is missing, especially for the child, is very important to know what our inner child needs right now. And parent also as well, because parent protects us from the real world. So we need to know what do they want and what exactly can we do for them to make them to feel more comfortable, to make them to feel more in harmony with each other, and to let the adult to run the show. And first, before we start, I always ask my client, who is the first, which personality would you like to see the first? This is the question. Who would you like to see the first? Your child, your inner parent, or your inner adult? And a lot of people, they want to see adult. Some people, they want to see the inner parent. And it's okay. We just go from there. I can make some conclusions based only on this answer. But the best answer would be if person wants to see the inner child first. Because we all came from the childhood. We have been children before. And right now, if we can let the inner child to come up first, this is our primal innocent energy. And all the trauma, if trauma was occurred in the inner child, trauma sits here in inner child. So it says like victim here because it's victim mentality. And if person is ready to see his inner child first, it means that he is ready for the transformation. If he is not ready to see inner child at the beginning, it means that either parent protects him from getting into trauma, from getting into like past painful memories into traumatic event from the past, or he's just not ready to deal with it right now. So I can already I can make a conclusion only based on this answer for now. So let's do everything right. And I just invite you to look at the inner child first. So let me share the screen. Now you can see the blank page here. And I'm gonna be pulling the cards. This is very special cards. This is special pictures that I use during the session. Well, you will see. So before we start, I always ask my client to do a short attunement before the practice. So normally client comes to me with a special request. Either he wants to work with his relationship, or he wants to work with maybe some issues in his career or money or relationship with the parents or even health or losing weight. We can, with every request, we can use this harmonization, because always child, parent, and adult, they're always present in our personality as a parts of our personality. So with every request, we can use this technique, basically. And we just do a short attunement. I ask my client to close their eyes and say simple words like, universe, I trust you. You do all the best for me. I accept any of your decisions. I'm open to receive this information. In this session, please show me the answer to my question. And we're gonna see how is your inner child, how does your inner child look right now regarding this situation that you want to work with. And I go to, oops, I'm going to Metaphoric Associative deck that I have right here. And the first, I'm gonna go into inner child deck. So I have multiple decks here. And I'm going to this one. And I have 77 images here, 77. And my client, he doesn't see the images yet. I ask the client, please trust the universe, you might close your eyes, and please give me any number from 1 to 77. Which number, the number that will represent your inner child. And my client might give me, I don't know, maybe like 77. So I go to the deck and I pick up the 77th card and open it for my client here. So now you see the image. And I ask you, can you please describe this image? What do you see here? And what kind of feelings, what kind of emotions does it bring up to you? And what do you think about this child on this picture? So now, this is the tricky thing, because basically I do this introductional video, so I'm kind of working with myself, right? I didn't set the request for this session. I didn't set the intention for the session. My intention is just introductional. But in this picture, I really see this girl. She looks like me when I was a child. She looks exactly like me when I was a child, like maybe 10 years old. So, okay, so I asked my client to describe. Please describe this picture. How does this child feel? What is he thinking about? And when we describe this picture, I will put it on a side, and we're gonna pull. The second picture will be our adult part. So let's see how our adult part will look like. We go into the deck again, and at this time, we're gonna get into, maybe let's get into this one. Where is my alter ego? I have persona, or I have alter ego. So I have 103 cards here. And I ask the client, please give me the number from 1 to 103. This picture will represent your inner adult. And for example, it's 55. And I will open the 55th card. Oh my God. This one looks like my mom. This is so funny because I picked the card. I know my cards, but I don't know all the numbers. And this is funny how just everything comes up. Okay, so this card will represent our adult part. And also, please describe, how do you see this woman? How does she feel? What is she thinking about? Just describe. Okay, when we described, I can make it a little bit smaller. And the third picture will be our parent. How does our parent look like? Let's stay on the same deck. And I ask the client again, give me one number from 1 to 103. And maybe the card will be 99. I don't know, just we'll see what is here. Oh, nice. It's woman again. Okay. So let's see. This is our child. Adult. And this is our parent. Okay, and now, as you can see, when you look at them all together, you can see that they might have changed. First of all, I would ask my client, who is the main person here? Who is in charge here? Who controls the situation? I would say in this spread, my parent is a little bit stronger. I would say that she controls my adult part and my child part. I'm talking about my, because I'm just doing it as an introduction. So I basically pulled card like for myself. I'm using my energy for it. But if I work with the client, I ask the client, who is in charge here? Who is the main person? Who is that person who makes a decision? Who is that person who makes a decision? I would say that parent and adult, they both in charge. And sometimes a parent can make a decision, sometimes adult can make a decision. By the way, guys, do you know what is the difference between a child and adult? What is the main difference between the child and adult? This is very important. I'm gonna stop share. What is the main difference between a child and adult? Can you tell me the difference? Adult has a responsibility. Adult is responsible for decisions that he makes in life. Adult is responsible for the situation in life. And adult, we can achieve our goals only through our adult part. Not from the parent, not from the child. Only from our adult part, from our adult personality. So this is very important. Responsibility, it's the main aspect here. Let's come back to our spread. So the main goal of this spread is to make our adult part, adult, to be the main person, to be in charge of all our decisions, to be in charge, to be responsible for the situations in life, for decisions, for the situations, for acts. Adult should be adult responsibility. Okay, who of this, my next question for my client, who feels the best here? I would say parent feels pretty good here, and adult feels good as well. In my ideal spread, I would say for every person, what should we get into the end of the spread, end of the session? Our inner child should be happy, playful, and cheerful. Our adult should be a decision maker, should be the main person, and our parent should be calm and relaxed. So when I ask who feels the worst here, I will hear in the answer, and we're gonna go further. If the person, for example, feels like one of these personalities, they really, like maybe like inner child, he feels the worst and he might need some help. How can we make our inner child more playful, more cheerful? We can give a resource for this card. And I will do this very fast. And we can go into a deck and pull the resourceful card for our inner child. How does it look? We're gonna go into like this, for example. I have 120 cards here, and I ask, universe, or God, please give me a resource for my inner child. And my card will be 111. So I always ask the client, right? Give me the number. What would be the resourceful card for your inner child? 111. And what do I see in this card? I see a boy, a child, by the way. He is happy, he is playing some music, he is having fun. This is his friend. A rooster here is singing with him, his grandfather, and he is happy. So resourceful card will show that for the inner child to be happy, we need to concentrate more on creativity. Maybe play some music or sing a song, maybe go to karaoke bar or sing in a shower, or maybe meet your friends. Invite your friends for dinner and find the friend who plays a guitar, or I don't know, sing together, or do something fun, do something like creative stuff. This would be resourceful card for our inner child. This will make our inner child to feel happier. Okay? And let's see, adult, how our adult feels here. She's good. She's pretty strong woman. She is very goal oriented. She's looking at the future. And I would say all of the cards resonates to me deeply. But if I do a spread for my client, of course, the client will see how every card resonates deeply to him or to her. Then I might ask, what every person, what do they want? What everyone wants. Let's ask the inner child, what do you want? And she might tell you, yeah, I want to play more. I want to go in nature. I want to meet with my friends. Maybe I want to play some music or do some art and being creative. I want to dance. I want to feel free. Okay, so now you know what your inner child wants. Let's ask the adult, what do you want? And she says, I want a strong man. I want a partner in my life. I am very goals oriented, and I feel I need someone. I am ready for the relationship. I am ready for someone to enter in my life, to be with, and to achieve my goals with. Okay. And we can pull the resourceful card for her as well. If she wants a man, look what we can do. We can go, I have a inner male cards deck. Where is my inner male? Here. If I am working with my client, I can show him or her pictures and offer to pick that male that you really like. Let's see if I like someone here. What would be the best for my adult woman? So the images are very small here. Let's try maybe this guy and just see how they look like. Okay, he looks pretty good. If I put him closer to her, will they communicate to each other? How does she feel with this man? Do they look good together? I actually feel that this guy, it's not for her. Let's see. Maybe someone else. I actually have another deck. I have maybe even in alter ego, maybe I have a guy that I can pick. I think I had someone who I liked here. I liked this guy. Let's see how they're gonna look together. Okay, how do they look together? This guy feels better for me. But you know, I feel like he might be a better match for my parent part. Yes, and they're looking at each other. And for my adult, let's find someone else. So it was another guy, number 37, or maybe number 60. How about number 60? You know, I feel this image will look the best for her, for my adult part, for the adult part, right? And if you do it with the client, if I do it with my client, I show my client all the cards in open. I will open the cards for my client, so my client can pick the right card, okay? So this guy that she was looking for. And now when she has this guy, let's see at the whole picture. How do they look like together right now? She feels more comfortable. And we can ask again, what do you want right now, adult? My adult part, what do you want right now? I feel she's in love. She feels a strong man with her. She feels protected. She feels a strong shoulder. She feels pretty confident. Great. Do you want something else? She wants to achieve her goals because she has goals in life. And then let's go to the parent. What do you want? Are you happy? Are you relaxed? She feels relaxed. My parent feels relaxed. This is a good sign. This is a very good sign. Are you happy? She is happy, but looks like she is like dreaming about something. She's dreaming about something, and maybe she also wants a nice man in her life. Let's pull that card that was before, you know. Why not? This is the spread. This is the work that we do with subconscious mind. Wherever your subconscious mind wants, just give it to him or her. This guy, right? They look so well. Just make it smaller. Look, how beautiful couple is this, how beautiful is this couple, an inner child that plays, that is cheerful and playing some music and hanging out with the friends. So right now we pulled 3 resourceful cards for every part of our personality, for every sub-personality. And now let's talk to them. Let's look at them and ask, are you agree to make the adult personality in charge? Are you agree to let her to control the situation? Are you agree to let her to make decisions? Especially I'm talking to parent part, because parent looked pretty strong here. And I want mostly inner child looks good, but most of all, I want my parent to agree to let go of control and let the adult part to run the show. Okay, are you agree to let the adult to make a decisions? Yes, she's agreed. She agreed. This is amazing. It means that now we completed the work, and the result should be our adult is the person who makes a decision. It's the part, subpersonality, who makes a decision. If she or he feels responsible, and he or she is in charge. Our child, she is cheerful, she is playful, and she is happy. And our parent, she is calm and relaxed. If we have in any kind of like different situation, if I work with the client and we have different decks, we have different pictures, and some images he might not like for example, I will just give you an example. If we pull, I would say, like this card. This card showed up as a parent. And I asked my client, okay, do you like this card? And my client says, no, I don't. I don't like it. He doesn't feel relaxed. Okay, he doesn't feel relaxed. Let's pull the resourceful card for him. So we're gonna pull the resourceful card. Like maybe, I don't know, this one. I ask the number, I always ask the number, and this is the resourceful card for him. It means sometimes he just needs to relax and maybe like blow some bubbles, or go to see a city landscape, or maybe to see a sunset, or just feel like this girl on a picture. This is his resourceful card, okay? So how does he feel right now? Do you like this picture right now? And my client says, no, I don't like it. Okay, no problem, let's change it. And then in this case, I will open all images for my client from the faced deck, from this one, or from, I have another face deck, from this one, for example, and let him to pick a face that he would be happy with. I don't know, maybe this. Do you like this parent instead? How does your parent look like right now? And my client says, oh yeah, actually, right now he looks really good. He looks relaxed. He's relaxed, he's calm. I feel I feel much better now. I like this card. Good. So we don't need that one anymore. We did the reprogramming work. We reprogrammed the subconscious mind. We pulled this card. So now this card, this picture represents our parent personality. And now, again, how do they feel? Are they communicating to each other? Are they taking care of the child? Is the adult feels responsible, or parent feels relaxed? If everything is in harmony and my client likes the images, we're done with the session. And this is it. That was the just a short demonstration how I work with harmonization of child, parent, and adult sub-personalities. I use different techniques for the harmonization. This one was technique with metaphoric associative cards. I also I also use metaphoric associative cards to work with different situations, and I know different techniques how to work with the cards. We can also harmonize inner male and inner female personalities, sub-personalities, to bring them into harmony. So basically, we can work with different sub-personalities. For example, if you want to work with losing weight, we can pull the cards. First one will be that sub-personality who wants to lose the weight, and another card would be sub-personality who wants to eat all the time and who doesn't want to lose the weight because of some fear or traumas. If there any fear or trauma come up during the session, we will go into working with fear or trauma. So every session is unique and unpredictable. That's how we always go with the flow. Depends of the cards, depends of the client, depends of the request. And at the end, we always bring them into harmony. If they're finally into harmony, it means the session was complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. More videos are coming soon. And if you like this one, please press the thumb up, share it with your friends. And one-on-one consultations, one-on-one sessions are available right now. You will find my contacts under this video. And I love you all. Have a great day, and namaste.